Hi, welcome to the Ask Me About podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Joe.
Normally in our episodes we will be discussing, one of us will come to the other person with a topic we know that they're very passionate about and ask them questions about it to kind of get a little bit of information that they might be able to share with us about that topic. But today, the topic is going to be us and seeing how well we know each other using some of the sibling tag questions. Alright, ask me the questions.
Okay, so what is my biggest pet peeve?
Your biggest pet peeve is when someone who does not have a diesel vehicle parks in the only diesel pump in the gas station.
That's definitely definitely top 5. So yeah, that's definitely top 5.
My chair.
Probably top 3, because I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why you did that, but like, I guess it's a matter of perspective, because people who drive Fiestas and little sedans their whole life don't understand that, you know, what it is to drive big diesel and tow trailers. So.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
So, what is the most rebellious thing I've done?
He has done a lot of rebellious things. He's the rebellious one of the two of us.
Yeah.
She's
counting down from 100 rebellious things.
Would it be the time where you busted the UTV and didn't tell anybody about it?
Yeah, that might be one of them.
That might not be the worst. He's done some things, but I don't want to expose him too much, because that might be embarrassing for him. Next question.
Okay.
Yeah. There's other things I have in mind, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say them. You jaywalk and speed on a regular basis too, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
he has raced an off-duty cop before.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
When? So anyways, third question. What is my most memorable vacation?
Most memorable vacation. I think there's two that come to mind. There's, the times you go to Belize.
I've only taken 2 vacations,
No,
so that's probably why.
That's not true. There's the time where he went to Belize, or there's 3 times that he's gone to Belize, but, one of those would be it. Or your Tennessee apprenticeship.
Yeah. I don't know if I would classify Belize as a vacation, but it was oddly refreshing, even though I
guess neither one of those then would be a vacation.
Right.
Because you worked on both of them. Okay, what would be a vacation? Do we go on vacations?
What is a vacation?
What is a vacation?
And the 2 she lists are ones where I worked for 2 weeks, and the other one was a month.
We don't go on proper vacations. We have to have a reason to go places.
Yeah, it's
well, in that case, the only vacation you've ever had would be I know
we've
one.
We've gone cruises.
Well, yeah, but okay, the one I think would be the spontaneous post cruise. You went to our aunt and uncle's, and
for
it was
2 weeks.
Spontaneous.
It was awesome. It was like a dream, because I was like, I'm just gonna go for them for 2 weeks, and it was like, you are, and I did, and it was awesome. It was like,
yeah, well, they sprung it on me. I'm like, and I didn't get to go. I didn't get to be there for the 2 weeks. I'm like, how did he get that deal?
Apple. Anyway, so yeah, it was really cool, because it was 3 weeks of vacation, which I couldn't do now, or I'd be fired.
Yeah.
So welcome to adulthood. You really advance in life.
Yeah.
Anyways, so 4th question. What is my favorite movie? And why?
Your favorite movie? Ooh. It would be Spider-Man, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Because he likes parkour. And he likes the fact that they're all teenagers.
Or do I like parkour because of Spider-Man, or do I like Spider-Man because of parkour?
That's fair, but it's mostly because they're awkward teenagers, and he's an awkward teenager, basically. So.
Yeah, I definitely was. So, I, like a lot of other people, because those comics relate to it, but we're specifically talking about the movies. The first 2, you could count the third one, but the ones in the early 2000s.
Just say who the actor was.
I know, Sarah.
No, just say that's how people remember them.
So the ones with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, those ones.
They just hit so much different than new ones.
I like the Tom Holland one's better.
I just hope, I'm glad she said that and not Andrew Garfield ones. Come on.
I haven't watched this one, so I wouldn't be able to judge accordingly.
Yeah.
But Tom Holland, yes, thank you.
He does a very good
He
job.
does a good
I just
job.
think that he's weighed down by other people's objectives. But anyways, so 5th question is, how would I spend a day off?
Running and lifting weights. That's not very hard.
Yeah.
That's basically his day off.
Yeah.
Is spending it in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That was easy.
6th question, what is my favorite food?
Eggs.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Eggs and
you
salmon.
can't go wrong. Salmon is pretty good. So protein, basically.
Yeah, anything that has like animal products in it, you probably will enjoy.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, vegans.
Surf and turf. So 7th question is, what is my favorite / dream car?
I know this, but I don't know the actual name of it. It is a Ford. Is it a Ford or a Chevy?
It's not Chevy.
Okay. Or is it a Dodge?
Well,
one
we're
of those
going
three.
we're going with car, not truck.
Oh, we're going with car? Oh, that's
Yeah.
a Miata. I know that
Yes.
one. Or a Hellcat Charger or Challenger.
It's like both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So.
But he has a very specific truck that he wants as well.
Yeah. Which is actually attainable. You know, if you like trucks, they're actually attainable dream cars. So just have realistic dreams, basically. 8th question, what is my biggest strength?
I'm not going to take the cop-out answer of strength.
Right.
Because that would be just too easy and kind of shallow.
That is one big strength.
That is
though,
a strength.
for
I
sure.
mean, but I think your strength comes more from your dedication versus
Right.
just raw strength.
Like you
it's
don't
more,
just get strong because you are strong. You get strong because of other.
Yeah,
things that-
it's more his inward character that makes him strong rather than just, oh, I have good genes or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, maybe we have good genes, but not really. Not for...
Even if you have good genetics, if you never
yeah,
use
if you never
them,
use them, it doesn't make any difference. So.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say probably pig-headedness.
Ouch.
Well, I mean, okay.
All right, let's get back to my biggest strength. You know. All right, next question. No.
No, well, just dedication. I think it would
Yeah.
be. I think it would be dedication. Probably just the like.
Pig-headed dedication.
Yeah, and
Pig-headcation.
tunnel vision. He's got like when he's got his mind set on something, he's just gonna do it
Yeah.
regardless. Which can be a weakness and a strength at the same time, like
Mm.
as with all strengths.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but dedication, I guess.
There we go.
Okay.
So 9th question, who influenced me positively?
Me.
That's true. There are many people who have influenced me positively.
Let's see.
So you're one of them for sure.
No, sir.
Hey,
No, sir.
it's my bench.
Yeah? You gonna come over and say hi? You gonna say hi to our fans? You'll be our money maker.
He'll be our cash prize. Anyway.
At the time filming this, we have no fans. But anyways,
I'm a fan.
well, yeah.
And he would make me want to watch this. Let's see. Does it have to be someone you know in person? Can it be like
No, it doesn't have to
a
be.
person outside of real life?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I would say the guy who did Matthew C.
Oh yeah. Man, what a blast from the past. Yeah, for sure.
Because probably without him, I don't know if we would have made it through high school math.
Mm. Steve Arena.
Steve
He was truly the Bob Ross of math.
Yes.
Yeah, so for sure. If anybody understands what we're talking about, you guys are winners and champions.
Let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. Hit us up.
Yeah.
All right, 10th and final question. This could get a little bit interesting. What or who has influenced me negatively? So kind of the same as the last question, but the inverse
The
proportionate.
opposite.
Yeah, the opposite.
You.
Yeah. Well,
You.
and
Yourself.
you. No.
You. You. That would be our former neighborhood kids.
For sure. Yeah.
Gosh, yeah. They were.
We lived in the subdivision for 3 years out of my 20 years of life, and her.
23.
Yeah. So 23 years I've been on this earth. 3 years of which I've been in a real subdivision neighborhood. Same for you, but you're a couple years older than me, 19 months specifically. But
You don't need
those
to
have been rough because you're really close to people, and whether you like or not, they influence you. And in this case, they
It was
influence
not a
me,
good influence.
especially quite negatively.
Yeah. So.
But I think the best thing that's happened to us was
Getting away from
moving to the middle of nowhere and living in a 700 square foot house.
And the only people you have to interact with on a daily basis are your siblings, and so
Yeah.
you just have to end up either loving them or running out into the woods as a hermit.
We did both.
We did both.
But
Yeah.
we won't go into too much detail
No.
with that. But anyways, all right. So I think that wraps up my end.
Alrighty, so I will move on to asking them to him.
Oh boy.
What is my biggest pet peeve? And I'm very interested to see what he says because I have several.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Man. Probably would it be grammar, like bad grammar anymore.
That is one of them, but what specifically? There's a specific thing that drives me crazy. But there's other things as well that drive me crazy.
Comma splurging.
No, actually.
Really?
No, you would be surprised. I'm an essay writing tutor, and so I get to see a lot of people's grammar. There are a couple things. Actually, misuse or underuse of commas is one of my number one. Because you would be surprised, because so many people are afraid of using commas because they've been told they use them too many times that
They go to the other end of the
spectrum, and then
Jeez.
they don't use enough. Or there's the people who still believe that the Oxford comma is not real and not needed, which is complete and utter wrongness, and I would like you to sit there in your wrongness.
Well, on this flat Earth we live on, it isn't real. I'm joking.
This interview is over, and I disown you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm wrong. I don't know your biggest pet peeve.
Okay.
I guess.
Wait, that's misuse of commas is one of them. But if you can think of something non-grammar, I'm sure you could figure out something. But one of the ones that pops in my mind would expose him a little bit, so I won't say that one.
I think, well, I don't know. Like, you don't like when people mistreat your cat, of course.
No,
So
that's
definitely a
not
pet peeve.
something I would call a pet peeve. That would be something I would
More
consider
serious, I suppose.
That would be a crime against humanity. But pet peeves are more just things that people do that annoy me, or me in general. The royal we.
Well, I guess when people wake you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. I mean, that's everybody.
Yeah. Anyway, what is the most rebellious thing I've done? I would be very interested to see what he says because
I can't think of anything. You have sped. So
I
I'll go
have.
with that.
I have, but very rarely, and it's usually for a reason. Oh,
Rebellious reasons.
no.
She's a good one, so this is a hard question.
Well, I have jaywalked under duress.
It's always under duress. There's always a reason.
There's always a reason.
I call it excuses, but...
Oh, I know one. And this is gonna sound so sheltered and silly, but I read The Hunger Games on the sly. Mom never wanted me to read The Hunger Games, and so I read them. But that's not really rebellious. Read them; they're
really
great.
not.
They're great books.
The perspective you get from some people is oh, they're the worst because of this, but actually, when you read it, it's those are the bad guys.
Yeah,
There's good guys and bad guys in every book.
Yeah, I mean, I have thoughts. That is a pet peeve of mine, is people judging books based off of some assumptions instead of actual fact.
And they, even though they tell you what it actually is, like
Yeah,
they
we're
tell
like, kids
in
can
a
legit-
biased way.
That's
It's
the whole
like-
point, is showing that that's wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
that.
anywho's,
what it does.
what is my most memorable vacation? And again, we're not very good at taking vacations, so my most memorable one was not, in fact, actually a vacation.
Well, I would say your most memorable one was one night and like one night out away from the house, the Piano Guys concerts.
Maybe. Those are fantastic. If you've never been to a Piano Guys concert, you're missing out. You should definitely go remedy that immediately. I would say Realmmakers 2020.
Oh yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
That was one of the most incredible things I've ever gone to in my entire life. So, yeah, but the Piano Guys was good. Yeah. What is my favorite movie and why?
Oh boy.
This is gonna be hard for me because I don't really have one that I know of.
Do you actually have one in mind?
I have a couple, but like, it depends on my mood, and I'm a mood reader. I'm a mood viewer. So like my favorites of those types of things can vary from day to day. But I'll be interested to see what you say.
Iron Man 1 and 3.
I like those a lot, but I don't know if they're my favorites.
Okay.
I do really like them. They're on my top, probably my top 10.
Iron Man is like my Spider-Man to
Yeah,
her. Like,
yeah.
she relates to him a lot.
I would say it's probably either Sing or Lord of the Rings.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. I don't know.
I don't know why I like Sing as
Yeah,
much as I
was
do,
about to say,
but
yeah.
I do, and it's great.
Even
But-
I do, and I am an avid hate is a strong word, but disliker of musicals. But
He's
I
not
like
very-
that one.
Yeah.
Because it's actually, guess what, about singing and music,
Yeah.
so it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
They aren't just like trying to
Doing house chores and then
solve a
suddenly
crime or whatever.
Yeah, like the
And then-
psych musical.
And then just start singing for no reason.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But at least the psych musical will poke fun at it with
Yeah, that was great.
Henry.
Yeah, Henry
Yeah.
was great. Okay, where are we? Number 5. How would I spend my day off?
You take those?
No, I don't really.
We don't.
I don't. I'm not very good at taking my days off. I always find I work for myself for the most part, so I always find things to do.
Yeah, you're a sucky boss.
I am. I'm a really sucky boss.
You never
I
give
never take a day off.
yourself a day.
No.
Anyways, probably writing.
That's not taking the day off.
Well, okay, but you
That's
said
my
me like
job.
mine would be working out, and
But that's not your job, though.
that's true.
You don't make money doing that.
That's true.
I do.
Yeah.
Make money make writings.
I don't know how to make money. I've
That's
tried.
not true.
Trust
he,
me.
he has a full-time job. The writing's
Yeah.
my full-time job. Just because you're not
Yeah.
capitalizing on your work. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation.
Anyways, yeah.
That wouldn't be my day off.
Boy. Probably something to do in the mountains.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
You enjoy Hendersonville.
Mm-hmm.
I could see going up there for like a weekend.
Mhm.
You know.
Hiking,
Mountains.
mountains, going to bookstores. I love going to bookstores.
Yeah. Trust
spending an obscene amount of money there.
And time.
And time. Well, hey, you know what? You spend an obscene amount of time in the gym. I spend
That's
an
true.
obscene amount
It's
of time.
insane. Okay,
in-
3 hours. I swear they speed the time up by like 50%.
Okay, but it's still 3
I know,
hours,
I
though.
know.
So me spending 30 minutes in a bookstore is pales in comparison to
I know.
3 hours every single day.
Hmm.
So anyway, what is my favorite food?
Ooh. French toast like Cracker Barrel?
No.
Really?
I love it, but that's not my favorite.
Oh man, is it close?
No.
Oh man. Is it something you make? Lasagna.
You had it the other night.
Yeah. You
Oh,
know,
is it
do you
that,
know what it is?
that pilaf with the beef?
It's the
or whatever?
plov, yeah. Well,
Plov.
it's not really pilaf because I'm allergic to rice.
Well, yeah, I don't know what
I'm
that
telling
is.
the viewers, it's farro. I use farro.
Okay,
instead.
yeah. Which is
It's supposed to be made with rice, but I make it with farro instead.
yeah. I mean, it's just as good.
It's really good.
It's like fat rice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Man.
it's really good.
So for anybody who's allergic to rice, try that out.
It's pretty good. It's like brown rice.
Yeah.
It's a very similar texture and taste. Okay, what is my favorite / dream car? This is very easy because I have
Very
no
easy.
interest in
We've
cars.
talked about so many times on our
I
trips.
Yeah.
And I believe the color specifically is a green, and it would
It's
be
like an olive green.
olive green,
Yes.
army green,
Yeah.
Forerunner.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are so adorable right now.
Of course,
My cat's he's so cute. He's
the
so
new
cute.
Sequoias, I think, are really good too. Like the
I
last
don't know what those are.
generation.
So, anyway, Toyota 4Runner.
yeah,
There we
Forerunner.
go. Okay, what is my biggest strength? Watch as he disses me more than I diss him. I didn't mean to dish you. I was just like
No.
trying to think, and I didn't want to cop out.
Biggest strength.
I don't have any.
No, that's not true. There's so many.
Oh, good good response.
Well, I would say, I guess, creativity, right?
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah?
I'll take it. I have a lot of creativity. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that's my biggest strength, but that would be one of them, yes. Who influenced me positively?
Me.
And
Um,
I would say you influenced me negatively.
well, I
I'm
just
just
answered
teasing.
both questions. I mean,
No, you don't.
So,
You can take that how you want.
yeah.
No, you didn't impact me positively. No, you didn't impact me negatively.
I think, our former pastor, right? In a way.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And also the piano guys. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so.
There we go.
Okay, who has influenced me negatively?
Oh, last question.
Yep. We should pick
Well,
something.
me again.
Okay,
And
well, I don't want to actually answer this question honestly because that's not enough.
does somebody negatively influence you to lie? Are you gonna answer it dishonestly?
Well, I just don't want to answer it because
Okay.
I don't want to. There's a particular person in mind, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, but there's multiples. For sure. We all meet a lot of people, so
I'm more picky about the people I spend time with.
mm,
I'm very much an introvert, so I just don't have that many people that can
Right.
influence me one way or the other.
mm.
Oh, I have some, I guess, that I can think of that aren't like in
I can't
person.
think of any.
They're not in person. They're more
I think
like
there's that one you're talking about that's like been annoying via your writing career that you always talk about. Not sure what her name is, but
we're not going to say names.
probably not gonna. Yeah, I shouldn't say it.
But no, I wouldn't say that.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who
Yeah.
you're talking about. There are some things. There are certain like YouTubers and stuff. I think that would have more negatively impacted me.
Yeah.
That I would have to unfollow. Not necessarily because they did anything wrong. It's just because of me and my personality. Viewing them was harmful.
Everything is lawful, but
Right.
not all things are helpful.
Right. So it's not that they had anything that they were doing that was wrong at all. It just wasn't good for me and my health. So, yeah, but I won't name any names because, again, they didn't do anything wrong. It was just how I viewed it, and that was harmful.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. I guess we don't necessarily know each other as well as we thunked,
Yeah.
but I think we know each other pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Those
so.
are a little bit vague too.
That's
A
true.
little bit difficult to kind of narrow down, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the sibling tag. Next week we are going to be covering the everyday carry, which is a topic that he is very passionate about. So I will be
Yes.
asking him questions about EDCs that will hopefully help people who know absolutely nothing about them, like myself, know a little bit more about them and what their purpose is. So if you have any questions about everyday carries, leave them down below so that we can include them in the video. And then, yeah, so hopefully we can learn a little bit more about everyday carries from the expert here.
Yeah, and I can't wait to share some knowledge and confusion about it.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you for joining us and the Ask Me About podcast. We hope that we will be able to see you again very soon next week on episode 2. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. And leave a comment down below. What is something that you would like to know about us? Maybe we'll be able to answer them in the comments. And yeah, I hope you have a really great day.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Yeah. Bye.
Sayonara.